Chat.
Good Tuesday morning and welcome to Let's Chat. Thanks so much for joining us for this half hour. Kicking things off, if it snuck up on you like it has the rest of us, yes, Easter is right around the corner. Palm Sunday is actually this coming up Sunday, so you have a little bit more time to prepare and mark your calendar for how you want to celebrate the day on Easter Sunday. One option to do that, we have Dr. Sam Greer here with Red Bank and the Point Church to kind of give us an idea about what you guys are doing right on UTC's campus. So thanks for making the time to be here.
Hey, it's great to be here. Thank you for the time.
So tell me a little bit about what your plans are as a church, starting things off early in the morning and then heading out to the downtown area to celebrate.
Yeah, we love Easter. It's like, you know, the Super Bowl for pastors and
really
churches.
Is. Yeah.
So we're going to have a sunrise service at 7:15 a.m. at our Red Bank campus. And then from there, we're going to load up and make our way to UTC McKenzie Arena, the Roundhouse.
Yeah.
And we will be there at 10:30 a.m. for a service on Easter Sunday. So we're excited about that the whole day.
And there's also a very special guest here that I think if you recognize this outline of him, and there's the actual picture of him, you've surely seen him around these parts or on your TV sets at home. Tell me a little bit about what it's like to have Willie Robertson joining you
Yeah,
guys.
Willie's going to be with us. I'm going to be interviewing him on the platform and just talking about his family. He's a nut, so he tells a lot of great stories, a lot of fun, and then talk about his faith. So we're excited to have him. You know, I interviewed him not too long ago, and I asked him a series of questions: charcoal or gas grill?
Okay.
And he said, neither one. I cook on wood.
That sounds about exactly what you would expect.
That's what you can expect at the
Yeah.
Roundhouse on Easter Sunday. So we're excited to have him.
Well, I think what's fun and so special about the Robertson family, the Duck Dynasty, this legacy that they continue to bring to people, even if they're not currently on the air on TV sets, is that personable approach about them, of that us here in the South can relate, and the duck calls and all the things that even if maybe you didn't fall under the Christian faith, you thought those people are really fun and something's different about them, and I want to figure out how they have that joy and that charisma and that spirit. So tell me what you are hoping that he brings, maybe message-wise, to the people of the city.
Yeah, well, my hope is, as we have our conversation, that we will, the big idea is, hey, it's not difficult to talk about your faith. It's not hard to talk about the hope we have in Jesus, the joy that we have. And so he approaches it from an everyday conversational lifestyle. He wrote a book called The Gospeler. I think the correct pronunciation is Gospeler.
Okay.
But in that book, he just talks about how him, his dad, his whole family just talk to people in everyday life and point them to Jesus. And so that's our hope, is for people that will come and just listen to this conversation, say, hey, I can do that too.
Yeah, I think that's amazing.
Part of our mission.
It really is, because you don't have to have the pastoral role to be able to go out there and minister to people. It takes all of us to be able to have that calling, and I think that's so special. Something else I wanted to ask you about is, what inspired your church to be able to put an event of this scale on in our community? Yeah,
when I moved here in 2012, became the pastor of Red Bank, and I was asking the Lord what's next for our church. They had just celebrated 100 years in 2011.
Wow.
And so I came in 2012, so what's the next 100 years hold? And God really put a burden on my heart for our city, for Chattanooga, for our Jerusalem. And so our mission here on Easter Sunday is to have unchurched people that don't go anywhere on Easter. Like, people are going to go to their church on Easter, and we want them to.
Absolutely.
This is for the other 50%, 49% of our city's churched, 51% is unchurched. So this is for that 51% that don't have anywhere to go, don't normally go to church on Easter, or maybe that's the only time they go. Join us at the Roundhouse. We'd love to have you. That's our target, is to share hope with the people that don't know Christ.
Absolutely.
That's our target.
And there's no added pressure or anything like that, because I think a lot of the times people think, maybe I want to check this out, but maybe people are going to judge me, or they're afraid to walk into a church building. This time you're walking into the Roundhouse. That's a very common public space in McKenzie Arena, a great location, and I think you're going to be obviously blessed a lot with it. Remind me how people can get tickets, or how they can just go and attend the event.
RiseUp423.com.
RiseUp423.com.
Yeah, RiseUp, Chattanooga area code 423.com. That is the website you can go to, and there's all kind of questions. Where do I park? What do I wear? Does it cost anything? We're going to have translators for Hispanic folks that want to come.
That's amazing.
So there's a lot of questions that are answered. It doesn't cost anything. You don't need a ticket, but you can go to RiseUp423.com and find out. And then also our website's pointchurch.org. So either one of those, you can find out any information you need.
And if people wanted to go and visit a service with you guys, whether it's that morning or other Sundays after that, where's a good place we can visit y'all online?
Pointchurch.org.
Pointchurch.org, short, simple, and easy. Well, Dr. Sam, thanks so much for making the time to be here.
Absolutely, thank you.
If you want to be a part of this amazing Easter Sunday, you can find all those links there on your screen, and you can go find them right downtown at UTC McKenzie Arena. Stay with us. You're watching Let's Chat. We'll be right back after this.